I was working. Yeah, I watched it this afternoon. The new Trimmers, man. I couldn't believe that ending, man. My jaw hit the floor, man. I was just like, I was so, oh man. And I believe they killed my man Bert. I wouldn't say it was fucked up, but it was a shocker. Because now I'm just like, fuck, man. Now, I mean, the only way they could do Trimmers 8 now, they'd have to bring back Earl or Val or Grady, somebody. I mean, bringing back, Heater or fucking Kennedy just ain't going to cut it. You have to bring back either Val, Earl, or Grady. At least, fucking Grady, at least. I think Grady has enough name value to where, like, if they brought him back, I'd just be like, okay, all right, I'll check it out. But if they did like a Trimmers 8 with like whole new cast and everything, I'd just be like, I don't think I really want to watch this. You know, if it was like Trimmers 8 and Grady's back, I'd be like, all right, because Grady I thought was a cool character in part two, but I can't. The toast with the most is here. Grady is cool. Yeah. Grady's like my favorite character in part two. Get down. It's going to be big. Is it going to be today? Grady, get your ass down. Oh, man. Cannot believe they did it, man. I just, shocker. How did your appointment for the ticker go? Oh, cancer. Thanks for asking. Oh, and whoever liked this video, you're going to get AIDS. You're going to get cancer too. Another day was good. I just fucking woke up today and what did I do? I fucking woke up, watched about an hour's worth of porn and smut. Um, and then I pretty much just colored and watched movies the rest of the day. Watched the new Tremors, which me and Pimp were just talking about. And then I've been watching that old Nickelodeon show, Sam and Cat, because I think Ariana Grande's character is just fucking adorably retarded in that show. What movie got a shit load of super chats on his last live? Some fool dropped like 130. Huh. Holy shit! Did not. No, I'm kidding about the cancer thing. No, no. They said the EKG came back normal. They're just waiting for the results on the stress test, the treadmill test, and then we're gonna go over it Monday on my follow up appointment. Yeah. They fucking put Lana through a fucking table again on Monday. Oh my god. Oh god. Every week they need to fucking do that. It just makes me so fucking happy, man. Oh my god. It just makes me laugh at this point. I didn't even realize it was happening. I was like fucking off on my phone, and like Lana just loses her match to Asuka, which I was like, all right, whatever. Then Baszler and Jax come out, and I was like, whatever. Then all of a sudden, I just hear the table getting cleared. I just hear it. I was just like, oh, wait a minute. And then, lo and behold, I look at the screen. There's fucking Lana on Jax's shoulders. I was like, God damn it, again. Yes, man. Oh my god, I just couldn't. I couldn't believe it. I was like, again, this is the fifth fucking time she's gone through a table, man. I don't know if they're doing it on purpose or like fucking whatever, man. But like, that's like the fucking funniest shit they're doing on Raw Mondays is putting Lana through that fucking table. It's cracking me the fuck up. The first three times I was just like, oh, well, okay. But the last two times it just made me fucking laugh out loud. Like literally laugh out loud. Not look at the screen and smile, but like literally laugh out loud. Like fucking, oh my god, so good. Yeah, don't have to give up caffeine yet. Yeah, they said the EKG was normal. So hence my Pip Zero that I'm drinking. And then plus on top of that, like it's been very hard to find orange vanilla zero Coke Zero. So after I leave my appointment at the hospital and shit on Monday and shit, I'm walking to the fucking Come and Go to get something to drink. I know that's where I'm fucking stopping and shit. So I walk into the Come and Go and I want to see because like only Walmart and fucking our grocery store around here, Fairway, are carrying these, which I find weird. But I was like, let me see if Come and Go is carrying these. So I walk over to the Coke section in the Come and Go and I look and I don't see it. I was like, well, of course. Oh, fucking course. So like I'm looking for something to drink and I was thinking about getting fucking Diet Dr. Pepper and I really didn't really want Diet Dr. Pepper that day. And then I look up and I fucking see Orange Vanilla Zero, Coke Zero. I was like, get the fuck out of here. They have it back. So I bought like two of them fuckers. Bought two of them and fucking left, man. You know? Dana looking real nice. What's for dinner? BLT? I don't know what's for dinner, to be honest. You're a badass toast because you're a piece of toast. Walking, talking piece of toast. I know earlier, what did I have for lunch earlier? A bowl of chili and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Speaking of wrestling, I was actually on WWE Shop last night. I almost bought Dexter Loomis's shirt last night, but I didn't buy it. Hey Riley, I thumbs down this video. Okay, you don't need to announce it. I know. See, and that's one of the things. See, and that's one of the things about you that just fucking. That's one of the things about you that makes you suspect to me. And people wonder why I'm so fucking paranoid about shit. That's fine. Uh, just got done watching House on Haunted Hill. The original or the remake? Oh, the original. Okay. I never watched the original. I've only seen the remake. I went and saw the remake in theaters. The remake, believe it or not, the remake to House on Haunted Hill and the movie Beyond the Map were the first two DVDs I've ever owned. I still have them. My first DVD was The Matrix. Well, I only got those DVDs because we thought that our computer at the time had a DVD ROM on it, and at the time, my buddy Justice, he recently got a DVD player, and I knew nothing of a fucking DVD player until Justice had one, and it wasn't until we spent one night fucking 3 hours watching The Wizard of Oz on DVD, and not once did we watch the fucking movie. We were watching like the special features and shit like that. So I was like, man, this is fucking badass, man. I need a fucking DVD player in my life, man. So we didn't have the money for a DVD player at the time, but so we thought the computer had one. So for Christmas that year, my mom bought me House on Haunted Hill because we went and saw it in theaters, and she knew I liked it. And she bought me Beyond the Mat because she knew I liked wrestling. Turns out the computer didn't have a DVD ROM, so I was without a DVD player for like another year. I think it wasn't until like my birthday of next year is when I finally got my DVD player. And some of the first DVDs I ever owned was like fuck, uh Kingpin on DVD, Wild Things, believe it or not. Um Ready to Rumble was definitely one. Crossroads with Britney Spears was one. Um I don't know, like what are some of my early DVDs? I can't remember a bunch of them, but because I know at one time my entire DVD collection could fit in a duffel bag. That was like 2003 when my entire collection could fit in a duffel bag. And going back to your old horror movies are great. I think like the only old horror movie I can really watch and like this is fucking great, and that's like Night of the Living Dead, the original, the '68. I don't think there's really like a lot before that where I'm just like, this is fucking amazing. You know what I mean? I mean, there's like older movies that like I dig. Like I love Audrey Hepburn movies like Breakfast at Tiffany's, Charade, Roman Holiday. Even though that ending of Roman Holiday gets me fucking every time. Um, Wait Until Dark. That's a fucking great one. You know, at Goodwill, there's always a ton of DVD players for like $5. My first DVD was PS1. PS1s don't play DVDs; they play CDs. DVD player didn't come to Sony until PS2. because the first advertised DVD you could play on a PS2 was Nutty Professor 2: The Clumps. I can't get a song out of my head. Which one? Finally, it has happened to me right in front of my face, and I just can't. Finally, you can. Oh man, that's the shit back in the day. That's a good one. I mean, there's better songs out there, but how did the test go? Cancer. Everybody's been saying that, man. Oh god, no one's falling for it. Toast kind of fell for it. He was just like, "Damn, I didn't know EKGs could find cancer." Like shit, but you know, hey Jax, the machine had cancer. No, my EKG came back normal, but they're still waiting for the results of the stress test. So I'll find that out this coming Monday. So 2020 has cancer. Oh shit, you're telling me. Yeah, 2020 threw a lot of curveballs and shit at us, man. But then once Coke was just like, we're discontinuing Tab, I was like, you've gone too far, 2020. You've gone too far. I wanted Jax to be on tonight, but she's not feeling well, guys. Instead of a new year, they're just going to make us redo 2020. I think that's fair. I think we should get a second shot at it. I don't want to live on this planet anymore. I'm having phantom itches in my hand. Oh, thanks a lot, Toast. That's your fault. Now Trump built the wall. We can't leave the country. Oh my god, I'll be so happy when this fucking shit is over. And like, I know like ads on YouTube are like relevant to like your part of the country and shit, but like around here we apparently have like oh, fuck. I don't know if they're running for Senate or Congress or what I don't know what the fuck they're running for because it's pissing me off. But I don't know who Teresa Greenfield, Joni Ernst, and Abby Finkenhauer are, but I know I want them fucking dead. I know that for sure. Because if I see one more fucking YouTube video start with their stupid fucking faces on it, I swear, man. Old Canada, no wall. I'll rub them for you if it makes it feel better. I pay just so I don't have to see the stupid ads. Can't go. Canadian border, they're closed. I know. Then, like on my Android, I downloaded this thing called what is it? Cake browser, because it said it's supposed to block ads and shit. That shit never works. Whenever I watch YouTube, all the ads fucking still show up. So I'm just like, what was the fucking point? Can you rub my spine? I can rub your spine. I don't know why I made that sound dirty. I don't even know why. I think it's just force of habit at this point. It's the best money I spend. I think my Apple Music is probably the best money I spend. I didn't ask you. That's one. What that? A low cost of free 99. Because like when I tried out Apple Music when it first came out, when they gave you like the 3 month trial for free, I was like, I'll try it just for just for fucking whatever and shit. Um, I canceled my Amazon Music because I joined the Spotify family with my coworker. I thought about canceling Apple Music to go to Spotify. And the only reason I wanted to go to Spotify was because at the end of the year, it tells you like this is your most listened to song. This is the most listened to genre. That's the only reason I wanted to go to Spotify. That was the only fucking reason why. Just because at the end of the year, it tells you all that shit. And it was the same price. It was $9.99 a month. So I was just like, fuck. It's not like I'm paying anything extra, you know? So you ready for Mandalorian? No, because I would have to fucking give a shit about Mandalorian to be ready for it. Even if I wanted to watch Mandalorian, I'm sorry, but the fucking seeing Baby Yoda all over my fucking Facebook feed for like 9 months or however long it was and shit, I fucking don't care. I only would have watched The Mandalorian if the last episode of season 1 was like the keeper or whatever the fuck he's called. I know he's not Boba Fett, but fucking whatever. If he would have shot that thing in the fucking face, then I would have watched season 1. I would have watched it I would have watched it with a big ass fucking bucket of popcorn and just fucking waited for that moment. I would have watched all fucking like what 9 episodes is or some shit. I would have waited. I would have gladly waited to see that moment with my pants off. Just waiting for that moment if that would have happened. Yeah. But you're getting one extra service, so you're paying the same for less with Apple Music. Yeah, and like I've tried using the Spotify free service, but like the Spotify free service might as well be like, hey, do you want to listen to this song? Spotify free to me is just like it's like somebody putting a pair of headphones on you and then coming to, and then somebody kicking you in the fucking nuts. That to me is kind of like what free Spotify is like. Little green bastard. Yeah. I don't watch or really even like Star Wars, but I watched the whole season. Not bad. I like the original trilogy. I mean, you can't go wrong with Hope, Jedi, and um, is it like Pandora? Yeah, it's kind of like Pandora, kind of, but like okay, no, like here's how it is. So let's say I really okay, this is the free version of Spotify. Okay, so let's say I want to listen to fucking I don't know why I'm looking around my room like there's a fucking song sitting there or some shit. Kings and Queens by Ava Max. Okay, that's what I'm listening to lately. Okay, if I go to the fucking free version to listen to Kings and Queens by Ava Max, okay, if I go there to listen to that song, I'm gonna go find the album that song is on, and I'm gonna click that song, and I'll probably have to listen to some fucking ad, which hey, that's cool. But then they're gonna play like fucking any other song from that album except for that song. It was a pain in my ass. I was just like, oh, screw this. I've already used the example. Stop naming bands. Shinedown did that song? I didn't know Shinedown did that song. Whoa. They did that? No, they didn't. I think this is Pim fucking with me again. I swear they didn't do that song. It's my collective soul. And so one day I'm gonna get an aneurysm. I'm gonna get a fucking aneurysm. I'm gonna be in the hospital and they're gonna be like, so how do you think you have this aneurysm? I'm like, go watch my last live YouTube show. Final empty soul. What the fuck? No, I just said it. You know what? No, you know what? I'm not gonna acknowledge it. I'm not gonna acknowledge it because if I acknowledge it, then I engage with you. Anson, mbop. Oh yeah, Grease soundtrack. Fucking yeah. The original pressing. Not the fucking new one that they come out with and shit like that. The original one. This even has like the old fucking like paper and shit in there and shit. Look at that. Like I said, so using the original fucking using the free Spotify is basically just like, hey, you want to listen to a song and then like, somebody just coming to kick in the fucking nuts. No, I bought it off of eBay for like $8. I don't really look at Goodwill for fucking albums anymore because it's just you never find it. The only thing I ever found good at a Goodwill, no pun intended, was this right here. Was this Lily Tomlin? This is a recording, which is a pretty fucking funny album. I literally had to turn it off because when I was writing the first book, I was like, oh, let me pop this in while I'm writing the book and shit. I literally had to turn it off because I was laughing so much and I wasn't focusing on the fucking book. So I had to turn the shit off. Apple Music is the best. I do enjoy Apple Music. Don't get me wrong. This guy's got the goods player. What is your obsession with Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead? I just, I don't get the obsession with that movie. Is that where that reference comes from? Dishes are done. Is that where it fucking comes from? Don't tell mom the babysitter's dead. I'm sorry, but to me, don't tell mom the babysitter's dead. It's like if Home Alone and Adventures in Babysitting were first cousins and they fucked and had a baby. House arrest was better. I don't care. Do we really need another mask movie though? Do we need more? Didn't we say all we needed to say with the first one? And I say the first one because I didn't even watch the second one. Now, if we get like the Mask movie that like the comic book is, oh fuck, sign me up. I'll watch that shit in a heartbeat because the comic book is like gory and fucking. The movie was like PG or PG-13. The comic book is like fucking rated X when it comes to violence and shit. That I'll fucking sign up for. I'll watch that fucking movie in a heartbeat. But not to say that the first Mask is bad. I mean, I like the first Mask movie and shit. You know, the first Mask is awesome. I mean, you have Richard Jenny. God bless Richard Jenny. You know, and but Son of Mask was just too little, too late. You know, like why even bother at that point? It was too far. You know, it was too far gone. What movie needs a movie? He has a few of them. Don't know if you know about that. What's everyone talking about? Pussy. Uh, about Tremors and Aliens. Oh man, that new Tremors movie, man. I swear. Fucking ending, man. I swear, man. You're missing out, Josh. You're missing out. Oh, so I finally heard back from so I can finally mention the fucking title of the video or the live here. I finally heard back from our good buddy Tim at hardtofindtv.com. You can go over there right now and celebrate New Year's in October and save 15% off your $40 purchase. Yo, I'm super high, so I'm processing hella slow. And drugs are bad, okay? Hear about Let's Make a Deal. I haven't heard from Let's Make a Deal yet. Like I said, I don't really expect them to call. Did you buy anything? No, I watched it on Netflix. It debuted on Netflix too. But here, let me read you guys the email I got from Tim over at Hard to Find here. It was a pretty sweet email. Jack's high on that OG Kush. No, she takes gummies when you least expect it. They will. I know, right? I'll be fucking jerking off, watching porn or some shit, and that's when they'll fucking call and shit. At a small, full spectrum CBD gummies with LSD. So this is the email I get from Tim from hard to find TV.com. Apparently, this is a compliment from one of his customers. So here it is. Thank you so much for reaching out. Because for those of you who don't know, Tim, whenever you purchase anything from hard to find TV.com, he'll send you an email saying, "Hey, thanks for purchasing from me. If you have any questions, email me." Blah blah blah, all that shit. So he says, "Thank you so much for reaching out. My son loves According to Jim, and I realize that you cannot find the complete series anywhere else. You can find the complete series of According to Jim on hardtofindtv.com. I was a little hesitant at first, but then I saw a YouTube video done by a really funny guy who loves and lover of old TV shows who did a review. This recommendation helped me decide to give it a try. Thanks, Kristen." So whoever the hell Kristen is apparently saw one of my videos and was just like, "Oh shit, I'm going to give this hard to find TV shit a try." So hey, so that's the message I got from our buddy Tim over at hardtofindtv.com. I took a handful of CBD gummies and decorated my house. That's the problem with like CBD and like cannabis, man. It turns you into a fucking carpenter, man. Makes you want to build shit. I cook shrimp on CBD. That's probably not. Oh no, CBD's fine. I was about to say it's probably not healthy, but hey, also there's a speaking of hard to find TV.com that you can go over there and spend $40 and save 15% off on all your hard to find TV needs. You can also go to the description down below, and you can go to the Venmo, PayPal, Cash App down there. Send the artist a little something to go over there. You know, maybe spend a little bit there. I don't want to build anything. Exactly. Um, or you can go to the Teespring link and don't go buy a T-shirt. That seems to be a very popular option to do. Like, oh shit, look at that Teespring link. I'm not gonna buy a T-shirt, but you can also buy stickers. I make a pretty little penny on the stickers. So if you want to buy a sticker or a pillow, Jax, I'm still waiting for you to buy a pillow. You cuddle up next to me at night. Get me in bed with you. You know what I mean? Or you can go to the Amazon wish list down below. You can send the artist a little something. I'll unbox it here live or show it off here live, like Diana Bev sent this nice Jeopardy card game a couple weeks back, or I'll do a video just for you. Just let me know what you want to do, and I will do that for you. That is all in. Oh, that hurts, Shax. That hurts. Words hurt, man. That is all in the description down below. And of course, if you like what you see here, go ahead and give it dislike. That's right. I said dislike because fuck, it all works the same. The algorithm works the same. So fuck it, throw a dislike. That's how we show love around here. So shrug. I remember when Jackie used to actually care about my feelings. Now she just doesn't give a shit. To the person who liked this video, I said you have to dislike the video, not like it. Because apparently that's how I have to talk to you to get you to understand shit. If you press the dislike button, you already abused my. You deleted it. Okay. In the time long ago. But yeah, I know, right? It said do a barrel roll through the wave, bro. You already accused me of wasting your flavor, so I might as well. Because you do. Whenever I throw a good joke into the fucking group chat, man, you're just like, no. I'm like, man, why you always gotta waste my flavor? Damn. I can see you surfing. I wouldn't mind trying to surf. Earlier today, I watched your vid where you cooked pizza. It looked good, but why sauce on top? You sure that was me? Because I'm really trying to process in my brain what video that is. Ellie called me BRB. Okay. I cooked pizza with the sauce on top. Oh, you mean the pizza grilled cheese sandwiches? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, because then you could use it as a dipping sauce, or put it on top. Get a nice little pizza sauce on top instead of putting it on the inside of the sandwich and then running it through your fucking sandwich maker, because that could go good or bad. Man, I thought he was tripping too, because I was just like, is he watching the same fucking cooking with video? Because like I have no idea what fucking one he was talking about. I ain't cooking pizza. But then once he said with white bread, I was like, oh, the sandwiches. I haven't made them fuckers in a while, man. That's actually one of the rare ones I actually did think of and was just like, oh, this would probably make a good video. I think like every other one was just like, ooh, I want to do that for a video, like the burger I did last time, or just like, fuck, I thought of it on a whim. Because like I said before, the grilled peanut butter and cheese, the grilled peanut butter and jelly sandwich, that video wasn't supposed to happen. It's just that I kept telling you guys, yeah, another episode of Cooking with Artists is coming and shit. And it turned out I didn't have fucking pancake mix. When I knew I had a fucking thing of pancake mix, my sister threw it away. So I was just like, I gotta think of something quick. And I was like, I could just take peanut butter and jelly and grill it, I guess. And potato salad pizza. Please leave. Oh, it looked good. Any weird foods lately? No, no. Lately, I just been eating like fucking pizza rolls and shit like that. Damn, she was being a cake blogger. I mean, I was pissed because I know I had a huge box of fucking pancake mix. So like I was like, okay, I'll show them how to make my peanut butter and jelly pancakes, which is something that I do, rarely make, but I was like, I'll make that and shit. So like I had all the ingredients out. I had the peanut butter, the jelly, the pan that I need for the jelly sauce and shit like that. I was like, oh, okay, I just need the pancake mix. So I go grab it and it's nowhere to be seen. I was like, where the fuck? So I'm scouring my fucking kitchen looking for this fucking pancake mix. And I can't fucking find it. And I'm getting agitated about it. So I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me? So I was just like, well, fuck, I have to do this video. I kept telling him for fucking weeks I'm doing this new cooking with video, but I never told him what I was making though. So that was like a plus on my side. So I was just like, I guess I can just make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and grill it, I guess. And thankfully it kind of worked, I pulled that video out of my ass. And I think the next one I did, it pulled it out of my ass too. I forgot what the next one was, but I know I pulled it out of my ass. You know, never saw that one. Peanut butter and jelly. Mm. Oh, it was the Frito pie one I did. That's what it was. I did a Frito pie one. That one I actually that's one I actually made before like I actually filmed it and shit. I actually used to eat those. My take on a Frito pie. That was one of the rare ones I simulcast. I went live on Facebook and YouTube when I did that one. That's when I had the YouTuber friendly Facebook page up and running. What's a topping you won't eat on a pizza? Pretty much any vegetable. No, that's not true because I'll eat spinach on a pizza. I don't know, mushroom, onion, green pepper, pineapple. I'm back. You should do a podcast talk about hanging with. There was at one point almost going to be a podcast because I still have it set up. It was going to be the What the Fuck podcast. It was going to be through the Patreon because I have the Patreon set up. Again, it's kind of like my book being digital. All I got to do is go press a button and it's fucking digital. The same with Patreon. All I got to do is go press a button and the Patreon's live. It's just that I just haven't figured out all the tiers and shit yet. And for the podcast, it was like, oh, you can use Soundwave. I was like, oh, okay, shit, I'll start a podcast. And apparently it's not as easy as just like turning on a mic and talking. So I kind of shit canned the fucking podcast idea. And there was at one point a talk of me and Justice doing a podcast because we've had a lot of fucking Funny shit happened to us in high school, and I figured that'd be fucking hysterical, the injustice. And then I even brought up to Jax one time. I was like, Jax, you should do a podcast. And then that's where that conversation pretty much died right there. So, but here's the thing though, like to do a podcast, I would need somebody to play off of. If I did a podcast just by myself, I tried that before. I tried doing a quote unquote. I tried doing podcasting before podcasting was a thing. Okay, and I'm not just saying that to fucking pat myself. I tried doing a quote unquote radio show with just myself. You know, this was like when MySpace was big and shit. I tried doing a whole episode on the topic of MySpace, and I floundered miserably. I was a guest on one a couple months ago. Oh yeah, that's right, you were. Oh yeah, shit. I still been meaning to listen to that shit. I won't eat pineapple. Good. Like at all, or just on pizza? Do you have any recipes off? Do you have your recipes often, or is it one and done? Like I said, the Frito pie is one I used to have often. I haven't had it in a while. Same with the peanut butter and jelly pancakes. I used to have those often, but I don't have them that much in a while. The grilled peanut butter and jelly sandwich, that was just something I just fucking pulled out of my ass. So I mean, the burger is just something I wanted to do to prove I could do it better. The meatloaf one is probably the only one I've really like actually used, like on different occasions. The Beauty and the Artist podcast. So the Me and the Me podcast, like the Beauty and the Artist, or the Me and the Me podcast. That doesn't make any sense. I can't be mad because I haven't read your book. You're not even like the other people, Jax, who at least read the first story. Like I swear, I swear, if I had like a nickel for every time somebody was just like, "Well, I read the story Jelly Beans," and I'm like, "Fuck, I've made back the money on that." Hey, shit, just on pizza. Huh? I'm here to chew gum and fuck bitches, and I'm all out of bitches. They Live is an awesome. Yeah, They Live. Yeah, They Live is a good movie. Just for that, I'm gonna sit here and read my whole book now. No. What? I said, for that, I'm going to sit here and read the whole book now. I was like, no, I won't. Unless somebody donates $20. Somebody donates $20, I'll sit here and read the whole fucking book. All 52 pages of it, man. Just nonstop, man. Like I'm fucking Morgan Freeman. I stood on the stage wondering what was going to happen. $20 and a pack of gum. Lose the pack of gum. I think Shout Factory is coming out with a special They Live. It'll be $100. Too much for me. I will take your book to work. Don't say I didn't warn you. That's the funny thing. Like, for those of you who haven't heard this before, so I wrote the book and everything, and my mom was like, "Well, I want a copy of the book." I'm like, "Do you really?" And she's like, "Yeah, you wrote a book. I want a copy of it." I'm like, "Well, she just wanted a copy of it." I'm like, "All right, fuck, here's a copy." And she's like, "Oh, I can't wait to read it." I'm like, "Do you really want to read it?" She's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "You don't want to read it." And she was like, yeah, dude, I want to read it. I'm like, okay, all right, have fun, you know? So, like, a month has gone by since the book had come out, since I, like, actually got the physical copies and shit, or maybe even a little bit more. So, finally, one day, I come home from work and I forgot how we got to it, but I mentioned something about the book. And she was just like, speaking of the book, I was like, yeah. She was just like, the language you use in that book. I'm just like, I warned you. She was like, you did not tell me that. I was like, I told you you did not want to read this book. And then she was just, I was like, how far did you make it? And she was like, just the first story, which I'm like, wow, just like everybody else. And I was just like, well, good thing you didn't make it to story 4. And she was like, I don't plan on making it to story 4. I was like, that doesn't surprise me. Because if she would have made it to story 4, she would have learned some new information about me. The streets are filled with dirty whores. I'll show them what that pussy's for. Would you sell Cool Bitch a book if you wanted one? All my copies of the book are signed. Every copy of the book is signed. For $100, it better come with glasses that can actually see aliens. Yeah, because I mean, even though me and Sean don't see eye to eye and shit, that's somebody that, like, I'd sell a book to if he wanted to buy one. He would never buy one, but I would sell him a book. It's them random fucking YouTubers who come in here, or quote unquote YouTubers, because I don't really believe they're YouTubers. It's some random ones who come in here that have had an account for 3 months who are just like, I want a copy of your book. I'm like, yeah, sure you do. Fuck off. Get out of here. Those are the ones I don't sell books to. Because I've had a couple people come in here and do that shit. Your mom liked the book? Oh, did she? Oh, thank you. Wow, so that makes 2 people that actually read the book. That's Tony and Diana's mom. And I didn't even get Diana's mom's money. I just got Diana's money. Because Tony Has 9 Fingers is the only one that I know that has read the book all the way through. And he's proven that to me because I mentioned something. I mentioned something from the book without directly mentioning it, and he was able to piece together what I was mentioning in the book. And I was like, "Oh fuck, you actually read the book." You know? I'm waiting for audio book read by Roger Clement. Say, if y'all read the book, y'all would get that joke. You got to reach new readers, release it in Braille for the blind. I do not have that type of time. I can't imagine how much it would cost to put my stupid fucking book in Braille. I can't imagine some poor blind guy reading my book in Braille. Like, I would rather go under the table and suck him off like a circus seal. I'm like, what? I'd probably snap him out of blindness and be like, what the fuck? That's an actual line in my book or something along. That's the line that got my mom to stop reading the book. Here, hold on. I will actually read the line that got my mom to stop reading the book. The hell is it? Okay, so just so y'all know the context behind this of why I did this. Like the story was like I asked this chick to go on a couple skate with me, and we're at a skating rink. And lo and behold, Justice asked the same girl, but the girl didn't tell us that she said yes to both of us, kind of like a real sitcom type of thing and shit. So this is what happened when both of us met up to go fucking um skate with her. This is the line that got my fucking mom to stop reading this book. Justice standing there holding hands with Melody about to hop into the rink. What in the cinnamon toast fuck? When did this happen? Apparently, when I went to go get the drink, Justice asked her to couple skate, and she said yes to him too. What the shit is going on? Down is up, the sky is green, the grass is blue. So I'm standing there on the edge of the rink with what I'm sure is a what the fuck is going on face. But Melody turns around and notices me standing there. But to her credit, she reaches her hand out for me to join them, which, listen, the three-way couple skate was a rarity, but like Vin Diesel says, whether you win by an inch or a mile, a win's a win. I wanted the glory of a couple skate, but if I had to take a three-way skate to get it, I'll take it. I mean, as long as Justice and I's balls don't touch, it wasn't weird, right? I go to grab Melody's hand, and oh my God, you would have thought the idea of a triple skate to Justice was the equivalent of, of maybe me asking him, hey, can I maybe drop my nutsack in your mouth and you can suck me off like a circus seal? That was the line that got my mom to stop reading my book. Cinnamon toast fuck. What in the cinnamon toast fuck? I sold a dead bird to a blind kid once. Oh my God. Hey, Petey. Petey. Oh, Pretty Bird. No, that's where Pretty Bird. Yeah, Pretty Bird. Pretty Bird. Creating miracles one book at a time. But the can I drop my nutsack in your mouth and go off on you like a circus seal? That's what did it for her. She was like, I'm fucking done reading your book. I was like, as far as you got, she was like, as far as like, oh, good thing, because you really would have shut that book down at story 4. She was like, I don't even want to know. I wanted to write a book. When I looked at the screen, I went blank. I sat there for 15 minutes and all I wrote was I. That's kind of the problem I'm having with the second book. Because my second book is all about me working in retail. It's called Retail Hell and the Fire from the Other Side of the Counter. And it's about like all the fucking misadventures I've had working in retail. And again, it's just like this book. It's stories that have actually fucking happened to me. I whizzed through this fucking book, you know, which is evident by all the fucking mistakes in it. Um, But this one, it's the same thing. It's like this shit's happened to me, yet I'm fucking staring at a page with the cursor blinking. I'm like, I don't know what to write next. I know what happens next because I fucking lived it, but I'm like, I don't know what to write. You know? Plus, I'm writing about Tivana right now, and I'm afraid I'm getting too explainy, but I feel like I need to be explaining so y'all understand the fuckery that goes on in Tivana and shit like that. And yes, that's the word explainy. Leave me alone. There's too much distraction. That's not even a problem because I was distracted with the first book. I watched like fucking 4.5, 5 seasons of How I Met Your Mother, just like right in the first few chapters of the first book. You know, I like the live streams you do because it's like a book. You tell stories about your life. Go from chronological order from the first. See, you act like I don't know what I have to do. I know what I have to do. I don't know if you noticed or not, Burnt Toast, but I've already written one book. I know what I have to do. It's just the fact that for some reason I just stare at it and write it. And I'm just like, what do I write next? And I'm like, I fucking loved it. And don't get me wrong, yeah, I will admit distractions are part of the problem sometimes. There's been a couple nights where I'm just like, I'm going to go downstairs tonight. I'm going to devote my time to the book, and I'll come down here and like I have to have noise on. I can't just come down here and write in silence. I can't do it. I'll get even less done. But with that being said, I'll probably put on, like a DVD or some shit, and I'll just I'll be like, all right, I'm going to devote my night to this. I'll put on like a DVD or something, and no shit, 2 hours will go by, and I'll stare at what I've done, and I'm just like, oh, I wrote 2 sentences. Progress. Getting there. It's like the Indians building casinos on their land. They're taking back America one nickel at a time. Silence usually bothers me too. Yeah. Put hype music on. I can't because see that's even worse than fucking putting a TV show on. Because at least with like a TV show, I kind of just drift over here because there's a TV over to my right. I can drift over here and watch and shit with a fucking music on. Oh man, I'll start singing and shit like that and all this shit. Have Gabe proofread the book. Please leave. I would respin the Bible, but Star Wars beat me to it. There are writers. There's writers that don't write books. They record what they say, and someone puts words to it. Yeah, and I'd have to have money for that. And seeing how much I make from lives, doing lives and shit, I'm pretty sure if I did a video saying, "Hey guys, I want to do a fundraiser about get me a ghostwriter," I'm sure that would work well. Because there is Venmo, PayPal, Cash App in the description down below, and there's also a Teespring link that you don't use, you know. But you don't have to buy a T-shirt. You can buy yourself a sticker, or a poster, or a blanket, or a pillow. You can bring me to bed with you. Hell, buy the T-shirt, burn it. Don't care. I have your money at that point. Doesn't matter. Or if you just want to send me some material goods, go to my Amazon wish list that's down there. And I'll unbox it here live or in a video for you, and I'll just kiss your ass nonstop, man. Just talking about how awesome you are and shit like that. That's in the description down below. Ghost Rider, great show, man. I'm pretty sure. See, I'm afraid to watch Ghost Rider today because I'm afraid that's going to be a show that I know ain't going to hold up. Because I remember when they added Big Bad Beetleborgs to Netflix, and I was all fucking jazzed. Because like I went and watched VR Troopers, I was like, yeah, fucking VR Troopers, this is dope as shit. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, yeah, man, fuck, this is dope as shit. I was like, all right, time for some Big Bad Beetleborgs. This is gonna be fucking dope. And I watched like one episode of Big Bad Beetleborgs. I was like, this is what I liked as a kid. This is fucking horrible. Like I am just, oh god, I liked the Beetleborgs. This was horrible. Even if I had a ghost writer to translate what I said, I would still be I. My chloroseptic opened and spilled in my backpack. Now it's all wet and smelly. That's what she said. Now it's all wet and smelly. So that's why I'm afraid to watch Ghost Rider, because I just have a feeling it's gonna be one of those shows that don't hold up. Like when I used to do stuff with Mill Creek, and they sent me Superhuman Cyber Squad on DVD. I was like, oh dude, I can't wait to watch this again. I watched the first episode on DVD, and I was just like, just did not hold up. Favorite Office character? None of them, because I don't watch The Office. I'll say the fucking one that pulls pranks on Dwight, just because I have seen the pranks he pulls on Dwight, and I think they're kind of funny. Jim, that's his name, Jim. Because I think Asian Jim was like the funniest fucking thing I ever saw. I never liked the American Office, but I love the British one. Oh my god, the British one. This is like before the American one was even, I think, thought of. But like I was working at Blockbuster, and we had the American, the British Office and shit. So I was like, you know what, I'll rent this. This seems like something cool. I'll watch and shit like that. Thank God my DVD player had a stop button, because I would have to cut my dick off. You know, you're such a Dwight sometimes. Well, I'm sorry. I think if somebody put my fucking stapler in Jello, I think I'd flip shit too. I think some of his reactions are a little bit justified. Oh yeah, Two Broke Girls. I got the complete series of that. I still haven't watched the last disc of the last season. I still haven't watched the last few episodes of it. Freaks and Geeks is a good one. You like Beats? That's a that's the opposite spectrum of what we're talking about. But no, stapling your Jello just adds a snack to your stapling tap. Right. I only saw a few episodes of Two Broke Girls. It looks good. Someday I'll watch this. Pretty good. It gets a little. I will admit, for Two Broke Girls, it gets a little fucking out there. You know, to which I'm just like, like this is really getting out there. But if you're a fan of Kat Dennings' boobs, then by all means, you know, I'll do anything if just for the chance of seeing Kat Dennings' boobs, man. It's just not even like the guarantee, just for the chance, you know. I'll go to the DMV and register your boat in Spanish. I don't give a fuck. Just for the chance. Have you thought about writing a script for a movie? Many, many times. I even attempted it once back in 2009 or 10. Had nothing. There was one time, I think I explained this on the last live, but I'll explain it again. I even got to the point where like I was gonna basically make clerk slash waiting in a video store in a video store where It was going to be the characters work in a video store, uh, and the movie was going to be called Maximus, and the lead character was going to be named Max. Um, and I even had like all the character descriptions written out, and that's kind of where like the birth of Wendell really started. The Wendell, this character right here, this guy right here, because he followed all the rules and he knows all the rules. That's kind of where that character started, and he was going to be like the butt of a lot of jokes in that movie that I was going to write and shit. Like instead of the Blockbuster rewards card, I was going to call it the Maximus goodies card. So like when a customer will come up like, "Hey, can I see your goodies?" and then they get smacked for it because of how fucking dirty that sounds. Like, "Hey, can I see your goodies?" and smack, like that was the joke I was gonna write and shit. I had like all the characters written out. Like Maximus's girlfriend was gonna be Jennifer. Um, okay, maybe I don't remember them all. I know Maximus's girlfriend was gonna be Jennifer, and Wendell was gonna be the comedic foil a lot. Um, and like I said, I had the characters flushed out. I just never really fucking started writing it. You know. Dwight from are we still in the fucking office? I'm with Pimp on this one. Fuck this dumbass show. I'm going to start a beat farm. So I love the angry video game nerd, but the movie was crap. Really? You thought the movie was crap? I thought it was pretty good. I watched the first episode of Fuller House, and I was never more fucking disappointed. Because like I was like, oh sweet, Full House coming back. Because when they were talking about that show, they said they're like, oh yeah, Bob Saget, all these people that were going to come back for it. They never said it was going to be for one fuck episode. You know, so like after that, after like midway through the second episode of Fuller House, I was like, done. I don't care anymore. Now I hear Netflix is remaking the Wonder Years, which I'm just like, please don't. I'm like, leave it alone. They wrote Becky off. Oh, gee, I wonder why. It'd been great if they wrote her off by sending her back to college. Fuck y'all. That's funny. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. That was funny. They should have wrote her off by sending her back to college. Fuck all y'all. That was funny. I was not gonna keep holding that freeze frame for no respect because that was too fucking funny. None of y'all acknowledged it. What the fuck you mean Jackson? None of y'all acknowledged it. you said they wrote Becky off in Fuller House. I was just like, gee, I wonder why. I was like, it'd been great if they wrote her off as going back to college. Because Lori Loughlin and Felicity Huffman was in that scandal where they were like paying colleges to get their kids into school and shit. So because of that, Lori Loughlin, aka Becky from Fuller House, was written out of the show. Jackson's just like, wow, good job. Come on, that's a good one. Like, no, my favorite one I ever posted. I posted this one on Facebook, and I was mad that nobody reacted to it, nobody liked it, nobody thumbs it up. Nothing was. I was watching fucking Good Morning America with my mom one time, and Martha Stewart was on there, and she was doing something. I forgot. I don't know. She's doing Martha Stewart shit. I don't know. And one of the anchors was just like, "Oh my god, I just love Martha Stewart. Is there anything Martha Stewart can't do?" And I just said out loud, I was like, "Apparently, play the stock market." With an ass like Serena and a face like Aaliyah. Yeah, because that has absolutely everything with what the fuck I just said. Don't be rolling your eyes at that one, Josh. You know, repeat. Okay, so I was watching Good Morning America with my mom. Okay, and Martha Stewart was on there doing Martha Stewart shit or whatever. And one of the anchors was just like, "Oh my god, I love Martha Stewart. She's just so great. Is there anything Martha Stewart can't do?" And I remember saying out loud to my mom, "Apparently, can't play the stock market." Fuck you. That's funny. I don't care. You can okay will that all day. That's funny. I just remember posting that on Facebook and just nobody reacted to it. Nobody fucking thumbs up it, commented it, nothing. I was so fucking mad about that one. Usually I don't get mad when like shit goes like unnoticed on my Facebook. With that one I was like yeah, legitimately mad about that. Nobody fucking reacted to that because that was fucking gold. Is there anything Martha Stewart can do? Apparently play the stock market. Oh, this shit cracked me up. You know what? I don't even care about y'all. This one's for me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. You're too kind. You're too kind. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, you're too much. You're too much. Thank you. Oh, you're making me blush. Thank you. Oh, come on. Come on. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, come on. Sit down. Sit down. Okay. All right. I kiss him butt when I read, okay, Will, it made me laugh hard. You do you, boo boo. You are lying, Jax. If you don't think Martha Stewart not being able to put a stock market isn't funny, you're fucking lying. I can give you everything. I can give you everything I put in that group chat as being fucking stupid. But that one is good. Out of all the ones I have posted in here or said on here and posted in that group chat, I will fall on the sword of this one because that one is good. I think it's a common joke. No, it isn't. Shut up. Ha ha ha. Thanks, Josh. Oh, fuck. Here's Jackie hanging out with Josh. Insider trading, it's a good thing. With soil gold. That's one. Oh no, that one's Austin. Oh, that was Toast. Never mind, I take that back. Oh shit, I thought that was Jackie messaging me. I was like, I'm in trouble. But it's Nick. That one's common. That maybe a joke about her and Snoop Dogg. That one's common. Like there's a picture of Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg floating around, and it's just like hard to believe that it's like hard to believe that one of the people in this picture is a convicted felon, and Snoop Dogg replies to it, and it ain't me. That's the common one. Like shit, mine would fucking. Is there anything Martha Stewart can't do? Play stock market apparently. Yeah, let me see. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Um, where is it? I don't like your attitude, and you better lose it. There it is. There it is. Bring your green hat. Piss on your green hat. Is that Snoop Dogg? Dear Lord, Lord in heaven, hallowed be the name. I don't want to live on this planet anymore. I wish I had a Bulls Rodman jersey. Shit, I wish I had a Rodman jersey in general. Well, except for when he played for the Mavericks. No, not Mavericks. I'm sorry, Pistons. Well, no, Mavericks. Mavericks. If I just breathe, let me fill the space between. I know everything is alright. Breathe. Okay. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, because when I think blood sport, I think jerseys. I think the only song I know by Breaking Benjamin off the top of my head is fuck, I don't even know it off the top of my head. What is it? Angels Angels Will Fall or some shit? Fuck, what is it? Diary of no, it's not it. Yeah, Angels Fall. That's what it is. Angels Fall. I'm back. Didn't know you left. You like Shinedown. I like two songs by Shinedown. Well, one and a half. If they remake Family Matters, I could see Shaquille O'Neal as Mr. Winslow. Josh, I would really like to be in your brain for a day. I don't know. After the weird, fucked up coloring book ideas you've had, I don't know. That'd be kind of like 50-50. Being in Josh's brain, be like, what's behind this door? Ah! Close that shit back up. Shaq was Urkel's cousin. Was he really? Yeah, but again, dude, like having a coloring book about like slavery and then coloring in the whip marks and everything, little too far outside the box there, bro. Oh yeah. That's okay. Yeah, I know what episode you're talking about. Okay, once you said, I don't know how I figured that out once you said in drag, but I'll never know. But if you would like to see me in drag, Venmo, PayPal, Cash App in the description down below. You want to send something over, I'll get all draggy drag for you and shit. Or you can go to the Teespring link and not buy a t-shirt. Or you can go to the Amazon wish list down below and send me over a little something. I'll unbox it here live just for you, or show it off here live like I do with Diana. I just show off her shit because I don't think she really cares either way. Or I'll make a video just for you. Now, if she ever tells me to make a video or some shit, I'll be more happy to make her a video. Or make your video. Just let me know what you want to do. We'll do that. It's all in the description down below. So go down there. My description is kind of like a fucking basement. You forget it's down there, and you're like, wow, there's some cool shit down here. So it's kind of like Date Me. I'm kind of like an addict. Kind of like Date Me. Once you get up here, you're like, wow, there's a lot of cool shit up here. You forget it's there. Once you get up here, wow, there's some cool shit up here. Kind of what it's like dating me. It's like the best analogy for dating me. You forget I'm there. And then once you start dating, you're like, wow, there's some cool shit here. That was weeks ago. Yeah, but it's still kind of fucked up. Of starving orphans. It's sad, but it makes you think. I don't, dude, I will buy some fucking weird coloring books. You're talking to somebody who has like 4 fucking coloring books just on serial killers. Okay? But like, dude, I am not buying the fucking starving orphan coloring book. That's not what I want to sign up for. You had me at deceased celebrities. That one you had me at. And then you wanted to take it to another level. We're just like, yeah, we'll have Elvis dead on the shitter. I'm like, oh. We'll have Phil Hartman with bullet holes in him. I forgot the third one you said. I don't even fucking want to remember. I should know you have limits. Jax, you weren't here, I don't think, but like my man Josh here, he was like, what if they made a coloring book where like it's like slavery, but like, you color in like the whip marks and stuff like that. And me and Toast were just like, I didn't see Toast, but I'm pretty sure that was his reaction. I'm just like, I don't think there's a market for that one. Yeah, the Jew one. Oh, the Jesus one, was it? I thought it was the Jewish one. Didn't he come up with like a Jewish one? Josh is just like, where would you take a girl on first? He's like, can we please get away from this now, please? Where would you take a girl on a first date? I'm more of I'm like the traditional um Freddie Mercury Ravaged by AIDS. That's where you took it, that fucking celebrity one. Which I'm just like, no, I'm all for like the dead celebrity one. Like maybe just put like, kind of like they do the yeah. Hold on, I'll get back to your question in a second. But like if it was kind of like this, where it's like, okay, so like imagine this is Eileen Warnos, but imagine if it was like, Elvis Presley, and then we have Elvis here with like, we could keep the bucket of chicken, that kind of works. But like it's Elvis and it's a bucket of chicken, and maybe that guitar here and like maybe a fucking gold record or some shit. Well, you'd have to color it gold. You get what I'm going with this shit here. And shit like that. But like you want to take it a step further, like show him dead on the toilet. That's you want to show Freddie Mercury being ravaged by AIDS. I don't. Believe it or not, there's probably a couple people out there who would buy that, but me personally, I'm gonna take a pass around. Anyway, on a first date, I'm more of a traditional dude. I'm like, shit, let's go to dinner and a movie. You know, take you out to eat somewhere. You know, Jax, where did we go on our first date? Where did we go? Date? I was just waiting to see the reaction to that. No, fun fact. Fun fact. Me and Jax were actually gonna go on a date one night, but then shit happened. So, we never got around to it. There's actually like a whole fucking like there's layers to that fucking story, but we're not getting into that. Just know that one time there was a date plan. It's all about the details. Coloring dead celebs is okay, but coloring them at the moment of their death is teachable. How is that teachable? Jackie could have been the baby mama. No. Okay, you could have just said no. Did you have to put a hard no on there? Really? Did it? Words hurt. I'm sensitive. Okay. Simple no would have been suffice, but all right. Coloring book about porn stars. They kind of have and kind of don't have that one, Josh. It's the porn company Wood Rocket makes a coloring book called what's it called? The the filthiest coloring book ever. I want to say it's called. And I haven't seen inside of it, but judging from the reviews, it's pretty filthy. It's just not porn star specific. It's not like certain porn stars and shit. So you're kind of in the ballpark, but kind of not too. That makes sense. Like the porn company Wood Rocket actually put out, I believe, 4 books or 3, but they're really expensive. Not really expensive. They're like $30, but they're like $15, and I tend to not spend more than fucking like look at the coloring books in my fucking Amazon wish list. Yeah, you'll see like the new price being like 15 and shit like that, but look at the most expensive coloring book I have in my wish list when it comes to like used prices or new prices. Um, the most expensive one I have, brand new, I think is probably like this one that you can get used for like $2. And then I think after that, it's the Bill and Ted one that is like $13 because that one's never gone down in fucking price, and I fucking really want that one because I love Bill and Ted. I'm more of a take a girl to an unconventional date like laser tag or an escape room. It's not a bad idea. I take all my first dates to a curtain van. I can't say no. He can't get one for that because I used to hit up girls in the bar like, "Hey, you're gonna be walking to your car by yourself later." That used to be my pickup line. So, "Hey, you're gonna be walking to your car by yourself later." I'm just gonna be in this corner all night watching you. And if that one doesn't work, I usually go for the older reliable with, "Hey, does this rag smell like chloroform to you?" I still dream of the shaggin' wagon. Really? You never did hear what happened to that car, did you? No, no. No, no, as in no, you didn't. I wanted to get a van. Oh, okay. Thought you were talking about the station wagon item because that's what I used to call it, a shaggin' wagon. So, and make it my room on wheels. That'd be different. Usually guys have a van with a room on wheels. Girls usually don't have that. That's one of my favorite things to say. I know I've said it before, but like that's why I love it when people are just like, artist, you're a pedophile. Artist, you're a pervert. I'm like, I don't even own a van. That's like, I love saying that. Hey, David, what's up, man? And he's gone. You saw Jax here, and that was it. Tony's here tonight. Hey, Tony, we were just talking about you earlier because we actually found a second person who read the book all the way through. Sorry, man, haven't been here in a. That's one. What's with you getting a promotion? 5 people quit last week in the span of 2 days. So looks like they're gonna give me a little bit more money to do more work. I can no longer sit on my ass and just answer the phone all day. I wanted a 70s looking van, but then I changed my mind because of the shit that comes with them. I've always wanted a Volkswagen van. I'm having phantom itches in my other hand now. $1 for each person that left. God, I wish. No, I got a $1.50 raise. I went from 8.50 to 10. I just have to watch these videos, which I should be doing tonight, but here I am. High five for raises. Oh yeah. But is it worth it to stay? Yeah. I mean, I don't like that I have to do more work around there. I kind of like my little cushy fucking, my little cushy gig I had there. Like sit there, answer phones and shit like that. Kind of like that, but more money. I don't have to. I don't have to stand on the street corners and suck dick, and heaven forbid doing this shit doesn't make up for anything. The last donation I got, I gave back. Uh, why phantom itches? Darren Fito. Jackie gives me a raise. That's one. Videos on what? On how to be a cook. Safety procedures and all that shit. Like, how bad must it be for 5 people to leave? Well, the theory is, stress. The theory is, Matt left because they said he was gonna have to take a $3 pay cut, so he left. His buddy Jacob left because he's just his buddy Jacob, and he left with him. Travis too. They're just like buddies, so they left. Denise left strangely because an incident happened on Thursday that she kind of blamed me for. So she fucking quit that night. She actually had her 2 week notice in on Wednesday, but then on Thursday she actually quit because of me. Which, hey, go fuck yourself. You did that yourself. And Paul quit because they were actually gonna mess with his hours. He went from having like 4 nights a week to 2, and he wasn't very happy about that. So we assume that's why he left. And Kim did quit, but then they talked her into coming back. So it was 6, but then it turned into 5. I wanted a job at Best Buy because I love movies, but they wanted you to be knowledgeable. Whatever. 5 people left. That's bad news, no matter how you slice it. How many people are left there now? 7, I believe now. 7. Is Kim hot? No, she's not. Nobody's hot there. Oh my god, I just got really? That's the joke you're gonna give appreciation to, but Martha Stewart playing the stock market, was it? Fuck all you. That's it. We're sitting in silence for a minute. Y'all can all think about what you've done starting now. All right, the minute's up. I was like, I didn't do anything. Fuck, I wasn't even here for it. I'm sorry, but if one person gets punished, the whole room gets punished. I'm sorry. Wasn't a full minute. You don't fucking tell me shit about what I know. It was a minute. I'm looking at the clock. Fucking tell me shit. We're all dudes. Hey, your joke was funny-ish. That's one, Josh. Welcome to the strike club. 2 more strikes and you lose your wrench. Jackie, hey. Hey. Of all the traits in life I could have ended up with, I had to end up with the trait of just like, he's funny to get mad. Okay, that made me laugh. Because I am. People used to do that shit to me all the time, man. Like fucking, like I'm gonna piss them off a little bit more than some. Like they like just seeing me get mad just to see how fucking mad I get. That's all piss off artists. That's not a good idea. You saw what happened to HC. I'm just saying. You've seen what's happened to Taylor. Again, I've posted this on Facebook. Maybe some of y'all seen it, maybe some of you haven't, but I'm letting you fuckers know. I don't just burn bridges. Okay, I will stand on the bridge with you and light the bitch on fire just to let you know how fucking serious I am. No, Jackie, don't give a pity laugh. Yeah, David just loves getting strikes in this motherfucker. I swear, I think he just comes in here and he's just like, man, I gotta get some strikes tonight and shit. And I don't play baseball. So fuck, let me go to Artists Live. Honestly, you're not half wrong. See, and again, other YouTubers get paid for this kind of treatment. So again, there's Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, description down below. You people should send over some money and shit. That'd be great. You know, I'm not even gonna mention the Teespring link because nobody gives a fuck anymore. Only Tony in here has bought the fucking T-shirt. Out of everybody in here, I think tonight, Tony's the only one that's bought the damn shirt. I don't know. He probably uses it as toilet paper right now. I don't care. He bought the damn shirt. I don't really give a shit. And the book. Tony's the only good person in here. He's bought the book and the shirt. That's fucking more than anybody in this room can say. Oh, David's bought the book too, but he didn't buy a shirt. But there's also the Amazon wish list. You guys want to send some shit over like Diana does, and I'll show it off here live or in a video or unbox it here live for you and shit like that. Hopefully, the next hard to find TV package, we're going to do that live and not in a pre-recorded video. So, just FYI. So yeah, that's all in the description down below. So. Oh yeah, Diana got a shirt too. Yeah, I forgot Diana got a shirt too. Yeah, my bad, Diana. You did get a shirt. Oh, that's right. That's right. Tony bought the cool spoofer shirt. I'm thinking he bought the new shirt. No, he bought the fucking old shirt. Because Tony was one of the people in that room that night that says, if you design that shirt, I'll fucking buy it. And guess what? He was the only one of them people, because I know there was more than fucking one that night that said it. And I wish I would have wrote down the fucking names. But I know Tony was one of the ones that said, "Oh yeah, fuck, oh shit." I said I buy it, and he did. He fucking bought it. I thought he bought the new one. I thought he bought the new Artist Artified shirt, the newish one. But Diana bought the Artist Artified shirt. That one she bought it. You have the mentality, if I'm going down, I'm taking you with me. Is that what you meant? Yes. I would buy a shirt if you made a Garbage Pail Kid artist like Donkey Lips did. If you, hey, I'll make you a deal, Josh. You design it, I'll sell it, and I'll pay you for the design. Because I had to pay somebody to do the design for the shirt in the Teespring link. And I got off pretty fucking cheap doing that because she was just starting her graphic design shit. So you design an artist Garbage Pail Kids, I'll give you this. In fact, I'll pay it and give you a shirt. How about that? I'm a man of my word. Yes, you are, Tony. And Tony and Diana's mom have read the book all the way through. If I gave a test right now on the book, Tony could probably pass it. I can barely draw stick figures. I think you're more talented than me. Not when it comes to drawing. Not when it comes to drawing. Listen, if you want me to write a fucking dick and fart joke story, I'm your guy. You know, but drawing, God, you should have played. You should have played with me when draw something was big. God, I can't tell you how many times I'm like, I can't draw this, and I would just write the name of it. That's one of them games I hate that went away. Was draw something. That was a really fun game. Me, Jax, and Erica used to play that game a lot. I know I used to play with Erica quite a bit, and Jax too. Look up Alex Hoey. He's a friend of the Dorkening. What does he do? Drawings and shit like that? He's an awesome artist. Is he expensive? Shadow Park 3. Hasn't said a word all night, but comes in here and says goodnight. All right, Shadow Park. Good night, man. Thanks for watching, I guess. He designed the T-shirt for Hatchet. Oh yeah, so he's expensive. Okay. Jackson says, "Oh yeah." Is she Kool-Aid now? Either Kool-Aid or Percy Watson. I got two words for you, baby. Oh yeah. That's a very obscure reference. That's a very obscure wrestling reference. Not just a wrestling reference, but a very obscure one. No, like, oh yeah, that game. Oh yeah. Draw something. Yeah, that was a fun game, man. That I really liked the song pop, but that was another one that just went by the wayside and shit. A lot of those like back and forth Facebook games were really fun, but they just went by the fucking wayside and shit. You know, like I thought song pop was really fun. I thought like me and Nick used to fucking kill some song pop. We would try and find the most obscure fucking category to try and beat each other with, like classical. Classical was like the category that we would just try and annihilate each other with. Um, that and TV show theme songs we would fucking do a lot. They have them on Messenger now, different games. Yeah, I play some of the Messenger games. Like I really love playing 2020 Connect. That is like my fucking game. I will play 2020 Connect until the fucking cows come home and shit. Oh, that's a dope shirt. Victor Crowley t-shirt. Oh, that's dope. That's the t-shirt. I figured. Which is a Victor Crowley. A shirt idea. The artist goes 80s commercial. Artist Kool-Aid Man. But I don't, nothing on my channel really translates to Kool-Aid. You know, like it's not like now if it was like artist has a fucking Diet Coke can, that would make a little bit more sense. Just thinking about that visual in my head is just weird. Just me melded with a Diet Coke can. I mean, I like the Garbage Pail Kids idea. I do kind of like that idea. I like vintage stuff. And then like Def Punch actually came up with the idea before we stopped talking, and that was have the characters from my Game On show, kind of like in a Brady Bunch type of T-shirt, kind of like have all of their faces on there. Oh, oh my God, speaking of Game On, uh, I thought of a way to end the entire series today, and it was perfect. The only bad thing is I'd have to film shit to get to it. You know, like I actually thought of the whole ending in my fucking brain because of one song. Was it not ended? Yes and no. Because technically at the end of the last one, I mean, he kind of stayed in quote unquote purgatory with him and shit. He kind of stayed with the crew and shit because he could have walked out the door and crossed over, but he didn't. But I think if I eventually do bring these characters back, I thought of the most brilliant fucking way to end this show because I kind of had the ending in my brain for a while that's based on a Twilight Zone episode because I really like the concept of that episode. I don't want to say which one it is because then the whole fucking episode, the whole fucking show is ruined. But you know, out of 176 episodes, good luck trying to figure it out, or 156 episodes, good luck trying to figure it out. But there's an episode that I saw that I'm just like, holy shit, that would be like a fucking good fucking like ending to like the whole series and shit. But I was like, how do I get there? Like I never knew how to get there. And like I was watching the Power Rangers movie the other night, and I heard this song in the movie, and I was like, damn man, I like the it was here, I'll play it. Fuck it. It was this version of Stand By Me. Um Let me skip ahead some. I love that cover from the movie. Yes. Yeah, by Bootstraps. Just in case anybody's curious. Stand By Me by Bootstraps. There's a scene in the new Power Ranger movies where, spoiler alert, the character Billy dies. And that's the song that they play when taking them back to the spaceship, aka Command Center. Um, so like I was like, man, I like that version, so I want to hear it. And today I was listening to it, and like I had this like epiphany, I guess so to speak, of like how I could end the fucking Game On series if I ever want. But the thing is, I'd have to basically. I mean, it's how I thought of the fucking first one, and that is like all your characters are going to look for a dead boy. No, no. um, no, but that's how I came up with the first thing. I actually had the ending first. Like I knew I wanted artists to eventually figure out that he's dead and that he created Wendell, Friendo, all those characters in his brain. But then I needed to figure out why these characters are here and shit. So that's why I came up with the headaches and all that shit. So anyway, so like now I have the ending in mind. I just have to I have to Tarantino it. I have to build backwards and figure out how I'm gonna get there. I hope that song plays as they drag my corpse to a spaceship one day. I'll just say this: if y'all like the ending to the last episodes of Game On, fucking this one's gonna blow it out the water. Especially if I can film it the way I got it filmed in my head and shit. Because like I said, there's an element of a Twilight Zone episode in there I want to do, and uh, everything else with it is just it hit me today, and I was like, oh my god, that's how I can fucking end it. When can we expect this? Whenever I get off my lazy ass. This is a story of a guy called Artist. I mean, I've already given you enough information. If you fucking you have 100, you have a 1 in 56, 1 in 156 chance, 56 shot of figuring it out. All I gotta do is watch the whole original series of Twilight Zone. It's one of them. Let's not make this another Clue. We've been great. Oh, where they're playing Clue too. I wanna know. Have you ever seen the rain? Try to put season 1 on Blu-ray and see if you can sell them on what and other YouTubers channels that you know. See, that takes time and money that I'm lazy for. You know. Plus, they're not really like that good. It's not like holy shit. There's only been like I think 2 of the Game On episodes. I'm just like holy shit, man, shit, I like this. And that was like I think like the last 2. You know, the last 2 I watched, and I'm just like damn, these are good. You know, especially the last one. The last one is like if I ever redid a top 10 video of like my favorite videos I've done, that one's definitely on there. It is the Game On, Game Over episode. Get unlazy. Let me just get comfortable here. Drink more caffeine. The laziness cure. Like I said, I have kind of like a rough idea of how the first episode of like a new Game On would go. I just kind of need the rest of it, and then after that, I'm pretty sure I can figure out how I can get to the ending that I want to get to from there. Um, but the thing is, if I do this ending, like there's no going back. Like I'm done with this fucking. Let me just put it to you like this, without giving away too much. If I do the ending that's in my brain at the time, there's no more Wendell, there's no more Pinky, there's no more Rasta, there's no more of them. They're gone after this. You know, that's the only thing I've kind of like backed myself into a corner. I've written myself into a corner with. You know, that would take a lot of time. Then you could do cameos with the character. It wouldn't work with the ending that I have in my brain. It wouldn't work. Cameos wouldn't work. Trust me. Again, I don't want to give it away, but it because it ties into the last episode. You know, it ties into that, and then it kind of okay. I think I'm out. Good night. All right, Jax. Thanks for coming in. It kind of ties into that, and then trust me, it makes it. If you're in my brain, it fucking makes sense. But without giving away, anything is possible if you believe. No, no. Trust me. If I sat here and explained to you and said this is what I want to do, you'd be like, oh yeah, shit, they can't come back. You should ask Cool Dinner to join a video as Dawn. That's one. Cooking with Wendell. Yeah, because that wouldn't be annoying after a while. Okay, so next we're gonna put in some shredded cheese, and then let's see here. We're gonna put some pepper in here and some salt and some business business trips from. Yeah, like I explained in a live before, I filmed a pilot one time, and it was god awful. And I never even finished editing it because it was awful. I did like a reacts video with Pinky, where like he looks at viral videos and fucking reacts to them and shit. But like it was bad. It was bad. It was kind of like videos that like I kind of fucking hated. Because like I'm sorry, that woman wearing the Chewbacca mask and just fucking laughing, that video pisses me the fuck off. Because knowing how popular she got from that, and that Hasbro gave her a $40,000 gift card because of it, I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me? Because of that? Call it jealousy, call it whatever, but like that pissed me off. So like that was kind of like the premise behind it. And I think another one of the videos he watched was the popular gymnast Caitlin Ohashi doing her famous Michael Jackson routine and shit. And he's just like, oh god damn, oh shit, oh that like that's all it pretty much was. So like there just really wasn't a lot to it, and I like I said, it wasn't that good, you know. What grinds my gears with Friendo? I could kind of see that working, but after the last episode, I really kind of drive home that he's just a fucking blatant ripoff. He's basically a fucking a living, walking, breathing scene of that coin toss scene in Old Country for Old Men. Like that's essentially what he is. Like I really drove that point home. Like I kind of fucking, I mean, his name alludes to it the whole time, but like in that last episode, I really fucking drove that point home. You know, cooking with Pinky as he lays down his imp sauce. I think cooking with Pinky could work. It'd be kind of like the. Has anybody ever seen what was her name? Auntie Faye. Has anybody seen her before? She sadly died, but has anybody seen her videos before? Where she would just cook shit and just like cuss at whoever's holding the camera. Has anybody ever seen her before? The ramen videos, like, yeah, okay, so like, I can see Pinky being like fucking like the Annie Faye type of video. Annie Faye was this woman who like she would basically show you how to make like cheap ass fucking meals, like the cheapest fucking shit, like the ramen one that David's alluding to. She took like ramen, leftover steak, eggs, and like some seasoning. It was like a meal for four people for like $6, you know. But like the whole time she's cooking and shit, she's like talking to like her nephew or some shit, the guy holding the camera and shit, and she's like, "Get your fucking ass, look down here, motherfucker!" Yeah, it's fucking funny how she talks to him and shit. She sadly passed away a couple of years ago, but she was very popular for that shit. So I can kind of see like Pinky and Mar doing that shit. Like, all right, we're gonna put some fucking mustard in this bitch right here and shit. Like I can see him doing that shit. Good cop, bad cop with Wendell and Friendo. How did she die? I don't know. I never saw. Like if you go to her Facebook page, there's like she died. Auntie Faye died and shit. But I don't think they said how. I don't know. I like John Witherspoon. Yeah, I saw a couple of his. I saw a couple of John Witherspoon. I saw like one like long before he died and shit. And I think I saw one like right after he died. I really miss Vern Troyer's cooking videos, man. Like I really started watching Vern Troyer's videos. I was like, these are great, man. I love these. And then he fucking killed himself. I was just like, well, damn. Something about fucking Vern Troyer shopping and cooking just was really entertaining. Big ass sandwich. Everything was big ass to him. Fucking butter knife was big ass to him. Like Troy cooked. How did he reach the stove? He used a stool and shit. Go to like I mean, again, sadly we lost Vern Troyer, but I mean go to Vern Troyer's YouTube channel later. Like I think like about a year before he died and shit is when he started making like a lot of cooking videos and shit. And they're pretty entertaining to watch. He cooked like a lot of shit. You know, they're really entertaining to watch. It was like a year or 2 years before he died, something like that. Like he started making like a lot of vlogs and shit, like 2 years before he died, you know. But his cooking ones were really entertaining. Like he did some other shit every now and then. Like I think he did one where he had like a yard sale at his house, which I'm just like, can you imagine just like rolling down the street and you're like, oh fuck, there's a yard sale. You know, let me go check that out. And it's fucking Vern Troyer's house. Can you imagine that? Cooking with Lolly. Oh fuck. I can't believe the fucking the exact purpose I created that character. And then the one thing I didn't want to do is the exact fucking thing I did with it was use it for comic relief. I never wanted to play Lolly for laughs, and that's exactly what I did. Because y'all don't know, man. Like when I created that character Lolly, I was in a very, very dark place. I was in a very, very fucking dark state of mind. So I was just like, I can never play this fucking character for laughs, and that's exactly what I ended up doing. There's still some traces of his darkness in some of the episodes that he's in, but he's mainly used as a comic foil. I love watching people shopping, be it for food and other stuff. I know you hate video yourself outside, uh, but Goodwill trips would be good videos. Yeah, like I said, I did one before, and too many looky loos, man. They want to see what I'm doing and shit, and fucking do a voiceover. This way you don't have to talk to the camera. That is an option. Yep. Where I went to the Chinese place. Oh god, fucking Chinese place. I don't get no fucking remind me of that. You have to order the buffet. What the fuck you mean I have to order the buffet? Yeah, Josh, I did this one out and about video. I think it's unlocked. I'm not for sure. But we had this place here. It's now a different name, but at the time it was called East China Buffet, and it's like right near my Goodwill. So the one time I was just like, all right, I'll film it out and about. I'll go to Goodwill and do some board game hunting, and fucking I'll go get some Chinese food. That should fill some time and shit. So we had this place called East China Buffet, but they never had a buffet. So like the name always fucking threw me why it was called East China Buffet, but they didn't have a buffet. Well, like a couple weeks before I decided to film this video, we drive by it, and like now there's a sign that says now offering buffet. Like fuck yeah, I'm gonna go there one day. So it used to be like on my Mondays off. For a little while, it was like a tradition. Every Monday off, I would walk up to Goodwill, and then I would go somewhere to get something to eat, like Burger King or Chinese, something mainly Burger King. Um, so this day I'm filming it. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go to fucking Chinese first, and then we'll go to Goodwill. I say we, like there's more than one person. So I go to fucking East China Buffet. I'm gonna get the buffet because I'm like, oh fuck, they finally got buffet now. I can't wait. And this is like a couple of years ago, before COVID, all that shit. So I walk in and I don't see any buffets set up or anything. So now I'm already, I've turned into Casernicus here. I'm like, oh. So I walk in, I was just like, one buffet, please. And, you know, to steal a line from my book, they looked at me like I said, hey, can I drop my nuts in there now? And they're just like, oh, buffet, hold on. And they walk to the back. I'm like, this is weird. So they walk to the back and they come back. They're like, so what would you like on the buffet? Because, you know, usually people have to order in advance for that. I'm just like, I was like, never mind. Just give me the lunch special, beef and broccoli with white rice, please. Because like I didn't have enough fucking brain power to fucking even process. What the fuck do you mean you have to order the buffet in advance? So I have to know everything on the buffet that I'm going to end up eating that day. Call you in advance to let you know that I'm coming in to get it. Lunch special, beef and broccoli with white rice, please. So ended up eating that. So that's why when he was just like, oh, I remember when you went to the Chinese place, I was like, oh God, please don't remember that. Now I don't go there anymore. They've changed names and owners since then. I think now it's Yin Ching Buffet, but I don't go there. It's not really that good of Chinese food. And if I do go there, I have to really be fucking craving some Chinese food. Is it still up? Let me see. Oh, if not, I'll see if I can unblock it. That one I don't mind unblocking. When was this? About 2 years ago? Oh no, longer than that. Oh shit. Holy shit, 5 years ago? Holy fuck. All right, it's unblocked. Let's unlock all the good videos. Let's shut your whore mouth. You like Disney World? Release it from the vault. Why, David? Is there a certain video that you want to see that's locked up? Let's start there because okay, now I have a path in my head. So let's start there. Is there a certain video you want to see? Because I think you know where I'm going with this, David. But let's see if you know all of them. Okay, but let's just start with one. Is there a particular one that you want to see? Like if I say, hey, you can watch one artist video that's locked up right now, which one would you want to see? You know where I'm going with this. I think there was a cooking vid. I remember white and red balls. Oh, you want to see the pizza pasta one? Okay, that's fair. $5, and I'll unlock it. I'll wait. Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, whatever one works for you. No, actually, 2 hours and 23 minutes. Unlock your DVD updates. I'll give you $5. Oh, $5 for each one? Oh, sweet. Okay. So that's like 5 times 50. That's $250 because there's at least 50 updates. At least. Yeah, you PayPal that shit right now, man. I'll get the fucking unlocking. I mean, they're old as shit and the audio quality sucks, but hey. Good to know. Now, when I have an extra $5, decisions will be made. See, you should have known that's where I was going with that. Those are what got me to sub to your channel. Where everybody go? I don't know. What do I look like? They're fucking A&E biographer? I don't know. You know how people just come in here and don't leave, just like you just did? You're the one that fucking left and came back like, damn, 2 hours? I like your videos better than Wet Movie and Cold Eater. Damn, were they putting up that shitty videos at the time? There's no one's ever said that before. Because that can't be true. Cool Duder, I'll give you because his was just like, I bought this and it was okay. I bought this and it was okay. Paramount sent this over and well, it was okay. The commentary was better. Hey, maybe that's where I'm missing out on the real money, man. Shit, my locked videos are fucking worth some money. $5 and I'll lock them bitches. Shit, $5 a video. $5 each or 5 videos for fucking $20. There we go. How many locked vids you have? A lot. Pretty much everything from Houston to Illinois is locked. Pretty much, I think, except for like a couple. The ones where you bought a few yeah, the pornos and shit. Yeah, boy. Finally, it has happened to me right in front of my face. It is still in my head. Finally, you can. Okay, sorry. God damn, I missed the 90s, man. Yeah. Straight up now, tell me, do you really want to love me forever? Oh, oh, oh. Or am I caught in a hit and run? Lost in a dream. I don't know which way to. Okay, sorry. I got carried away. I'm seeing the thumbnail of the China vid. You haven't changed. Good for you, man. Sure. Okay. I had more hair. Here, what about now? Have I changed now? Take a look again. Have I changed now? Don't turn around if you want to see my heart breaking. Don't turn around. I don't want you seeing me cry. Just walk away. Okay, the hair, but the face is still the same. Yeah, I was about to say, fuck, look at the hair again. Let's see if that statement changes. Letting you go, but I won't let you go. Oh shit! But like fucking when I hear like Ace of Base is fucking like is it that one? Don't turn around. No, all that she wants. For some reason, man, my fucking brain just like is like a fucking time portal, man. It just it transports me back to like fucking 92. You know, like I just remember all the shit happening from that fucking year and shit. I say chop it all off and go full Dr. Evil. And I say that's two. When everybody's talking all this stuff about me, why won't they just let me be? I don't make decisions, make my own decision. It's my prerogative. Worth it. Worth it. I'd do it again. And you will lose a fucking wrench. You think I'm playing? Ask HC what happened. Oh, I don't think you were here that night. Now, oh, check this out, man. So this is what happened with HC for those of you who weren't here. I think Burnt Toast was probably the only one here, maybe. So HC's here, a couple other people are here and shit. You know, we had like fucking 13 people watching and shit like that. I saw HC and Cinestalkers live. Full donates $10 to Danny. I don't know, motherfucker never donates shit over here. That's another thing. He fucking well, he did donate something. We'll get to that. So, um, so HC, as you guys know, he's been in here a couple times. He bought a copy of the book and shit like that. I think he bought a sticker from the Teespring and shit like that. So anyway, so one night he comes in here. We have a good group going. There's like 13 people and shit. We get like fucking like couldn't have been more than 20 minutes in. No, it was about 25 minutes. About 25 minutes in, all of a sudden my stream freezes and shit. This freezes straight up and shit. But the comments are still going. I'm seeing the comments. And I'm seeing like shit, what happened to him? Where'd he go? Oh, he must have went and took a shit, you know, shit like that. And I see fucking HC say flagged for sexual comment for content. And I was just like, are you fucking kidding? Oh yeah, Darren was here too. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? See, at first I was just like, are you fucking kidding? I thought just my shit froze and shit. So I was like, oh, now I got shit to say. Because, you know, I thought it was this bullshit stemming back from February and shit again. Because I was like, you know what? Them fuckers say some low shit about me being a pedophile, all this shit like that. That isn't true and shit. Now they're going to flag my shit for sexual content when I'm just sitting here fucking talking. All right. Now I got shit to say. You want to rise out of me? I got shit to say now. So I fucking restart a stream. I get it going and shit. I wait for some people to come in and shit. So like HC comes back in, a couple other people and shit like that. So once like I think like 7 people get in here, I start going on to a tangent. I was just like, all right, you want your fucking rise out of me? Here's your fucking rise, blah, blah, blah. You know, y'all say some shit about me, blah, blah. Now you're going to flag my shit for sexual content, blah, blah. HC pops up and says, oh, that really happened? That's what you said happened. And he was just like, oh, ha, 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 ha. Earlier in the first stream, he gave me $15 for a donation. So, like, I had to get up and walk off fucking camera for a bit. I was like, I got to walk away for a bit. So I was like, what are we going to do? So in my brain, I'm like, what are we going to do about this problem? So I was like, all right. So I came back. I took his fucking wrench away. I fucking gave back the fucking donation because fuck you. I don't care how pissed off. I don't care how much money you donate to me, man. If you're going to fucking do shit like that to me, I don't fucking want your goddamn money. You know? I mean, yeah, I'll sit here and fucking take money all day fucking long and shit. You know? But like, if you're going to pull some bullshit like that, I don't want your fucking money. Keep it. You know? And then like one of my moderators fucking gave him a timeout. Not blocked him, gave him a timeout, and I haven't seen him since. So you want to keep testing your luck with these strikes, David? I think carefully. I don't care if you're a long-time viewer or first-time viewer, man. You couldn't pull some bullshit like that. It'd been the same if it were anybody else. If it was Burnt Toast that said it and gave me a $15 donation, the same thing would have happened if it was Burnt Toast in that spot, whether it had been HC in that spot. The same fucking scenario would have played out if it was anybody else. Well, I'd never take it that far. Well, that's a good move. So he kept it. No, fuck that. No. Because if you're gonna come in here and pull bullshit like that, I don't want your fucking money. You know, I want if you're gonna come in here and actually support me and shit like that, then fucking by all means, yeah, I'll be more than happy. If you're like, hey, dude, you're a good dude. Here's fucking X amount for fucking whatever and shit. I'll bleed. I haven't seen that. I haven't not seen a single fucking donation since that $15 that I gave back. You know, but no, I don't play that shit. Hence why, like when Taylor started bitching about like, well, I paid money, so like he wouldn't post that live stream we did. Well, fuck, here's your goddamn money back. Shut the fuck up. You know, Death Punch. I offered to give back the money that fucking he gave to me when he came in and kept giving me 350s and shit. I think I offered him like $75 and he wouldn't take it because obviously you're not going to be a supporter anymore. And you know, for someone who's just like, oh, you're a good dude, and I held no animosity and shit. Here's the money back that you supposedly wanted to support me with. So fuck it, I don't want it no more. Here's the bag. No, I don't want it. Well, then fuck you then. Fluffy gamer blocks fools left and right too. Shit, I do the same thing in here. It just doesn't happen that much anymore because I've beefed up my fucking banned word list and shit. I mean, people have stopped coming here like Julio. Julio don't come in here no more, which, hey, fucking good riddance. I mean, I asked my questions that I wanted to fucking talk to Julio and shit like that. And he wanted to get all fucking defensive about it, which, hey, doesn't help your fucking case at all anyway. Here I am asking you a couple questions and shit, and you get a little fucking defensive about it. Well, fuck, if you want to leave, fucking leave then. Beefy bands. It is dumbass shit because, like, I mean, look, I'm a fucking fat guy on the internet that comes in here and talks to you guys about fucking movies, wrestling, and fucking other dumbass shit. You know, I don't come in here and fucking like talk about fucking politics, world religion, and shit like that. Every now and then we'll hit a politic fucking conversation and shit. So like again, and then people got to go on fucking websites and shit and claim I'm a fucking pedophile and claim they have proof and shit. All right, then they got to fucking post pictures of my fucking child on their website and shit like that and shit. And then they get mad and then they're like, "Whoa, you freak out whenever we call you that." Like, what the fuck do you expect me to fucking do? Like, you want me to come to your fucking house and jerk you off for it and say good job? Like, you've only been doing this shit for fucking 7 fucking years. Like, that's one of the main things they say. They're like, well, he gets mad every time we say it. I'm like, who the fuck wouldn't? Well, it's YouTube. You should just shrug it off. This is all David's fault. He just sent me into a fucking tangent. I can understand if I came in here and like legitimately pissed off people every fucking night. I ain't gonna sit here and say I'm a fucking perfect angel to everybody in here. You know, like shit. But like, goddamn, the shit that people say to me and shit is, man, whatever, man. Me neither. Me neither. But like, shit, I was on a roll, so fuck it. I went with it. I just wish like I had the 15 viewers in here when I went in this fucking tangent and not the 7. Yeah, I have a couple, but like one's like always working, and one's like fucking. She has like a lot of mental issues, so she doesn't really like leaving her house much. Like today, she posted on Facebook, I really don't want to live anymore. I was like, that's it. Get in the car. We want to get lunch. No, I don't really want to leave the house. I was like, Jesus, fuck. I know one day she's gonna fucking kill herself, and like Haley, who I've mentioned before, like I said, every now and then we'll go get drinks and shit. But like I said, she's working all the time. Her 2 days off is when I are Wednesday and Thursday, and my 2 days off are Monday and Tuesday. But did you get that one? No, no. But we sat and talked for a bit and shit. So I checked on her later to make sure she was, alive. I can see you and Brendan being roommates. Yeah, he seems like an okay guy. But I will admit I have my quirks about me to where like I will admit that like living with baby mama, I will admit that like while it was not the best environment for us to be in, I will admit that like on the other side of the coin, I'm probably not the easiest person to live with either because like I get set in my ways and shit. You know, I went and bought food and we had a picnic in her backyard. That's why like some things like you're like oh god like here let's get into a tangent about the baby mama now. Like like one night I got off of work and like TV was like one of the only escapes I had, one of the few escapes I had in that fucking house and shit. MJ needs to make a return. Uh, was one of the few escapes I had in that house and shit. So like if the kid was in bed and shit like that, and like there was nothing I needed to do, then like fuck, I can watch something on TV and shit. Of course, if it was baby mama approved, because if it was like something like I killed my best friend, I would just sit there on the bed. I'm like, do I feel like arguing tonight? No. So I think one night I got off of work at like, I don't know, like fucking 7 or some shit. And I want to say it was Cutthroat Kitchen on Food Network that was coming on. I want to say that was the show, you know? So I know it's like coming on at like 9 and I got off at 7. So I'm at the house and baby mama's mom made something to eat. So I sat at the kitchen table with her, her brother's girlfriend who did not like me. So I don't even know why I fucking sat out there. Um, I think her other brother, not the brother's girlfriend, not the girlfriend's boyfriend, but like the other brother and shit. That's really weird. So we're just sitting out there bullshitting. I'm eating because I just got off work, so I'm eating what they made. I forgot. So all of a sudden we're out there and it's like fucking like 8:50. You know? No, fuck no, it wasn't rotisserie chicken. I think at that point I was. I think at that point I was rotisserie chicken now. I think we're having pork chops. When I think about it, either pork chops or I made a pizza. I think now I think about it, I think I made a pizza. Now I think about it, I think I made a pizza at Tombstone. So I look at the clock and it's like 8:50. So I wasn't being rude or anything like that. It's not like I stood up from the table and said, "Well, fuck you very much," and just went to the room or anything. But I knew in like 10 minutes, Cutthroat Kitchen was coming on. I really wanted to see the episode because I liked Cutthroat Kitchen. It's a good show. If you've never seen it, I think they're on Hulu. Go check them out. Good show. So I look at baby mama. I was like, hey, I'm going to go to the room and watch Cutthroat Kitchen. Okay. And she was like, you are? I was like, yeah. It's almost on. Still on in like 10 minutes. I wasn't being rude or anything like that. I sat out there with you for a while. I had my dinner, sat out here, bullshit with you guys and everything like that. But now, I'm off work and shit. The kid's in bed. Fucking, I'm going to go see the new episode of fucking Cutthroat Kitchen and shit. So I get up, I fucking go to the room and shit. And that's where I went wrong. Because later on, I had to pay for that one. It was just like, uh, I forgot how we got to it, but she walked into the room and oh man, I know that smell. Oh, that's a piss mist, and she was mad. You know, she was just like, how come you can never sit out there and shit? And I was just like, what? She was just like, all you care about is this TV. I was like, what are you talking about? She was just like, you were out there sitting out there with us and everything, and all of a sudden you left to come watch this show. I was just like, I, I sat out there with y'all for like 2 hours, and then I excused myself to come. I didn't say excuse myself. What am I talking about? Oh, like, and then I left to come watch Cutthroat Kitchen. Like, what is the problem? He was like, you never want to spend time with us out there. I was like, it's not like I stormed off or anything. I politely said that, like, fuck, I'm going to fucking watch a show after I ate. And it was a whole big fucking thing. Yeah. I'm not one who's so far away. And if you regret making a YouTube channel, some days. Some days. Because, like, like, so, again, like, to get, because, like, back in the day, I mean, like, fucking, like, to get death threats, like, I wish you were fucking dead because I review movies, just didn't make any fucking sense to me. It made no logical fucking sense in my brain. No matter how many times you try and wrap your head around it, it just does not make sense. The only way I could ever fucking logically make sense about it, and even then it still wouldn't be okay, would be like if I'm reviewing fucking, Inception and talked about how shitty the fucking movie was or something, and Christopher Nolan himself came and wrote like, well, you're fucking wrong. This movie's awesome. I wish you were dead. That would be the only way it would be like even 1% acceptable for that comment to show up. Because obviously that's his movie and shit, you know? Or like I would just get like fucking like I once did a fucking review on the final cuts. And like somebody the day before I was doing 31 days of artists on the final cuts. And like the day before, somebody left like a fucking like negative comment and shit. So I was just like, fucking whatever, I'll address it tomorrow. So the next day, uh, like the first like minute of the video was just like basically the first minute of the video was just like, hey, if you don't like what I have to say, fucking don't watch the video. Let's move on. And I reviewed the movie A Fish Called Wanda. Do remember that. And it was like a 16-minute video. The comment on that video is like, I just can't watch your videos anymore. Half of this video was you complaining. I'm like, the first minute of the video was addressing it. The rest of it was the fucking review, you tard. It's shit like that where I'm just like, it's shit like that I can't handle. Or like it's stupid shit where like it's just like, what are you gonna do? Oh, why are you crying? I'm like, you're looking right at me in a chat room talking. Do you physically see me fucking crying? It's comments like that where I'm just like, how fucking stupid do you have to fucking be? you know so I mean, like, yes and no. I regret making a YouTube channel because, like, I mean, I've got to meet a lot of amazing people out of it and shit. I've got to do some fucking I've got to have some wonderful opportunities that I probably would have never fucking had if I didn't have a YouTube channel and shit. I mean, I've got to review with many movie companies. I've got to review with a few board game companies. I've got to be fucking in short films with Brendan and shit like that. All shit that probably wouldn't happen if I didn't make a YouTube channel. So I mean, uh, I almost met up with Wet Movie when he was at the Blockbuster in Oregon. Oh shit. How's Justice doing? Justice doing good, I suppose. I haven't heard from him. I actually called him last week. I wanted to see if he wanted to come live with me, but he didn't answer. So he must be busy doing whatever it is Justice does. What's your favorite Child's Play movie? Part two. I like part two a lot, and even though it gets a lot of shit, I like part three. I pretty much like all of them except for, I wouldn't even say I don't like Seed of Chucky, but like if I had to rank them, I'd probably put Seed on the bottom. You know, that or maybe Curse, one of those two. Because I thought Curse could have been a little bit better. So either Curse or Seed would probably be like on my bottom, or probably best. I don't know. They're all pretty good. Upholding the justice system. Yeah. Yeah, because I think I called him like last Thursday to be um on live, and he didn't answer. Silly titties, yeah. Have you been watching any horror movies? Do you have a Halloween movie marathon in October? I think the only horror movie that I've watched thus far, I've watched Tremors, the new Tremors today, Shrieker Island, which man, fucking ending. I watched any other horror movies? Because like whenever I go to find a fucking horror movie to watch, I usually can't find. Oh, I watched a couple Friday the 13th. I watched 2 and 3. I watched a new fan film, Never Hike Alone, or Never Hike in the Snow. Kat Dennings, by the way. Although I don't know, I think you know what? I'll say Jennifer Tilly only because I got work at 6 a.m. Enjoy. All right, man. Thanks for coming in, Tony. Um, I think Jennifer Tilly, because I think when it boils down to it, I think out of both of them, I think Jennifer Tilly would more likely fuck me than Kat Dennings. I'm trying to think what other horror movies I've been wanting to rewatch Saw because I love the fucking Saw movies. Like I've said it once, I said it a million times. They could be on Saw 19, Jigsaw in space. I'll be the first fucker in line for it. Be the first fucker there holding a ticket. I don't know how we got to space, but fucking, I'm gonna be there to fucking find out. It's not a bad thing. I know, shit. Fucking Saw 29, Jigsaw Down Under. Oh, fucking A. I'm there, man. Like, oh, fuck. I don't know why he went to space first before going down under, but fuck, we're gonna find out. It's all 31. Jigsaw works for Verizon. Like, fuck, all right, this is gonna take a different turn, but okay. Fucking sign me up. You know, like a line of problem fucking Saw movies. Like even though the new one with Chris Rock and everything, even though it looks really weird and different, I still will watch it. I just can't buy Chris Rock in a fucking Saw movie. It just sounds weird, man. I just have that Chris Rock voice in my head and him being, can you believe that Jigsaw's got a nigga locked up and chains down here like in slavery? Like, I just, like, is that going to be the next fucking one? It's obvious that when the shuttle landed, come on, artist, then to get back to Jigsaw, need a job for money, hence Verizon. You've thought about this too much. That was just a throwaway gag. You haven't thought about it enough. I'm glad I haven't, to be honest. Then, of course, I got to cap off the Halloween season with watching the scariest movie ever. That's Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Oh, yes, it is. If you really think about it, it is scary. That and Showgirls. Everybody got AIDS and shit. I want to go the way of Augustus Gloop. Sucked up in a giant tube. There's like a video online of where these guys like re-edited fucking Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory to where it's a horror movie and shit, and it looks fucking amazing. Fuck it, let me find it. It's fucking great. Yes, here it is. Oh my god, yes. Here we go. Teresa Greenfield. Hold on, let me get the shit off my phone. This is about to be the greatest fucking 6 minutes of your life, people.
Nancy Pelosi healthcare plan could take away our employer-provided health insurance, could take away our access to a doctor of our choice. This is our family's healthcare at stake. We can't leave it in the hands of Nancy Pelosi and Teresa Greenfield.
Of the entire world. Hidden among the countless billions of Wonka bars are 5 gold tickets. And to the 5 people who find them will come the most fabulous prize one could wish for. A lifetime supply of chocolate. Nobody ever comes out.
I'm gonna play the whole motherfucking thing, so get comfortable.
Present this ticket at the factory gates at 10 o'clock in the morning of the first day of October, and do not be late.
It's nice to have you. I'm so glad you could come. This is going to be such an exciting day. I hope you enjoy it. I think you will. You are now about to enter the mood. This room, all of my dreams become realities.
Grandpa, look over there across the river. They're little men.
Don't be quiet, Sean. We know this.
Dive in, save him. He can't swim.
Got a garbage strike going on here, Walker? Who wants an everlasting gobstopper? I can only give them to you if you solemnly swear to keep them straight. Well, 2 naughty, nasty little children gone. 3 children left. These are the geese that lay the golden eggs. As you can see, they're larger than ordinary geese.
Hey, Daddy, I want a golden goose. Here we go, baby.
They're not for sale.
Name your promise.
She can't have one.
I want one. I want a golden goose.
She was a bad egg. Now, would you all please put these on? There's dangerous stuff inside. One commission, my very latest and greatest invention.
Oh, you ain't seen that yet, David.
Here it comes. There it is.
It's real.
Taste it. It's delicious. It's just gotten smaller, that's all.
Look at me. I'm going to be the first person in the world to be sent by television. Hey, get away from that thing.
Stop. Don't come back. It's flying over our heads in a million pieces.
Where are you?
Now watch the screen.
You call that a model?
How can you do a thing like this?
Excuse me for not showing you out. Straight up the stairs. You'll find a way. And goodbye to you both. Goodbye.
Let's take a drink, Charlie. Nobody's watching. A small one won't hurt us. You lose! Ah!
Hey, I can't get down. Help!
Charlie, it'll chop us to bits. We're in trouble.
Looking for a reason to...
Tell me now that he ain't the fucking most villainous character in all the fucking movies. I'll wait. Oh, no, wait. Change my mind. Just sick. Like, I had this whole theory before about Willy Wonka being fucking, evil and shit. And then when that video came out, I was just like, oh, shit. There goes my good old days. And that's just like what somebody made. It doesn't even touch that he's a fucking slave owner and, that his big glass elevator of death. All right, man, I'm going to bounce. When are you live next? Thursday? Yeah, possibly. Yeah, in fact, I should get out of here too. There's only 4 people left. So, yeah, Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, description down below. So, Amazon wish list. If you guys want to send something over, I'll unbox it here live or show it off live or make a video just for you. So, yep, until Thursday, unless something happens. I don't know if I have to work late Thursday because of all the quitting. So, if you don't see me Thursday, you know why. So, until next time, remember, keep the hobo population low, kill a hobo, and don't touch my bread. I don't like it. And be breezy.